Alright. What's up, YouTube? Just a quick stream midday. I don't plan to be here long. I got a lot of shipping to do. Starting with this guy, I got a bunch of subs to do. Alright. What's up, YouTube? Just a quick stream midday. Oh, really? Nah, we should have audio. Can you check again? Still no audio? We should have audio. The mic says it's picking it up. OBS says it's picking it up. Let me put the audio gain a little higher up. I have it up. It's right here, look. OBS says it's picking it up. Are you sure your phone's not muted? Yeah, no, I have audio because I can hear it on my laptop. So it might just be your phone for a second. I have it up. Right here, look. OBS says it's picking it up. Subs finally came in, so we're getting all these subs out right now. Bunch of kicker subs I gotta ship. Yeah, Casey, I says I have audio, like and the audio's coming. I'm watching the stream on my laptop, and audio's coming through there. So maybe restart the app. Oh, what the hell? That's weird. Oh, it said I lost connection for a bit, so it might be my connection too. OBS just said that the connection came back. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah. So what's up? How's the day going, man? I always check the boxes, make sure they don't rattle and stuff, because if you have a part in there that's rattling, it's gonna break. We got hella subs today. Cool. Sub number one's done. What's up, YouTube? Anyone who's joining, we are shipping customer orders. This is a kicker sub. There's probably 8 more I gotta do. Hey, let's go, baby. Those meme coins to the moon. Trump coin to the moon. I still can't believe he launched his own coin. That's just crazy. But day's going good, man. I made some breakfast, spent some time with my daughter and my wife. Then it's time to get to work. I got to work late today, so I always get up around 7, feed the dogs, do what I gotta do. Sometimes I fall back asleep though. Today I fell back asleep. I got up at like 10. Immediately when I got up, a customer was calling, so I took that phone call, and then I started making some breakfast. And I think I got another phone call. And then we ate. Then I started this around like 11. And now UPS came at 12. They brought me all the stuff I need to do a bunch of orders. So now I'm getting these out right now. Just packing everything. So the kicker sub comes with the wiring harness already and the connector, so it is plug and play. You don't have to do any wire splicing or anything. And then it's gonna come with the bracket, a foam, and the screws. And then kicker also gives you these things, so you get a nice little kicker sticker and stuff. And then everything comes in the kicker actual box. People sometimes think that we only sent them just a sub. There's like, hey, where's the bracket? Where's the other stuff? And it's all here. It's just, you gotta open the sub to find it. Nah, but people be calling on Instagram and Facebook. Do you use your Facebook to call anybody? I mean, family, but I never thought about calling a business. But I have missed calls on Facebook from someone trying to call through Facebook and someone to call through Instagram. And it's usually like people from overseas, and then the time zones are all lost. So it'll be like 3 in the morning, and I'll get like a notification saying you missed this call, and I'm like, missed a what call? And then I look, it's like some random. But you'd be surprised, man. People be up. People like last night nothing happened. We were on stream and no one did anything funny like that. But the tweakers be out there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Or like when we used to have the store, because right now, obviously, I'm in my home. Well, this is a rental, but whatever. I'm at a house. When we used to have a store in New York, people would come or call about installations like first thing in the morning. And it's like you coming for an appointment, I understand. But like, imagine like your subwoofer not working and you thinking like that's the #1 priority in the morning. Like you call us at 9 a.m. like it's an emergency because your subwoofer is not working. I don't know, I just always found that so funny. Like, I don't think there's really anything as an audio emergency. Maybe if you're installing and you need help, something's going wrong, you feel like it's an emergency. But like, it's not. You know? And I think it's funny how some people behave regarding that stuff. Like, first thing in the morning, they're there at the door waiting for us to walk in because something happened to their subwoofer or something's going on with their radio. And it's like, nah, this is an emergency. I need this fixing now. I just always thought that was kind of funny. What's oh, well, I'm too low. You can't see. I haven't been watching football this year. I haven't been watching football the last couple of years, to be honest. So I'm excited for the Super Bowl. This is gonna sound like such a freaking peasant view, but for the commercials, they be having some funny commercials sometimes. And I do like to I played lacrosse in college. I like to compete. I like to watch people compete. I think it's entertaining. So I hope it's a good game and it's entertaining, but I don't have any skin in the game. Like, I don't do betting, so I'm not like super psyched for either team to win. What about you? What about everybody else in the chat? It says we got a couple people watching. Word, bro. Hit that like button. Subscribe. But I think if you got notified about the live stream, you're already subscribed, honestly. But right now, we're just doing hella subs. Got a bunch of subs to ship today. They finally came. Not all of them, though. We have 40 subs on the way. We got half of that today, a little less than half. Got 16 subs. But I think with what we had backed up, we probably are going to use 12 today. So if you want to sub and you want to get it fast, right now is a good time because it'll go out today. Because sometimes what happens with the subs is like we'll run out like on a Saturday. And then you got to reorder. But then they'll take 3 days to get here, and now those orders are delayed those days. But it's not a huge time, you know. Yeah, that's why I favorite KC, but like everyone's like saying, at least the memes I've seen of the refs being bought, this and that. So I was wondering if you were for them, or if you're like, nah, like they bought the NFL, like I want to watch a game, not. Because supposedly the script for the Super Bowl got leaked. And it's like, it's ridiculous, but it could, I mean, who knows if that's true or not. Like, I remember last year the scores for the Super Bowl got leaked, and like they like did a reporting on it. And people say it's always all fixed. Who knows, man? Who really knows? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I agree with you 100%, man. And it's like, there's a whole book about it. I forgot what the book is called, but like, basically, if you want to keep a society from not turning against you, you need to keep them entertained. And how you keep them entertained is with these things. And some of it is scripted, some of it you let it play out. But then the NFL has so much big money involved, like if you're a billionaire, you're not gonna set it up the way you want it to go. Like, you're not gonna leave it to chance. You're a billionaire. You're not gonna risk your money. You feel me? So I agree with you. But there are good, like, individual greatnesses that you see within sports. Like a cool touchdown. Like, even though they might script who they expect to win or try to favor in that direction, but like the players still play. You know, like they're not. I guess you can call them actors in a way, but they're still trying their hardest. Oh, what? This is crazy. This is a dumb thing to recognize, but Kicker only ever gives 2 stickers with their subs. This one has 3. Maybe it's a lucky sub right here. You're wondering what that noise is? I'm cutting these down because these are soldered. So these are solid tips, and sometimes they're too long, so they don't go into the terminal. They stick out too much, and that could be a not a hazard, but like it'll make it annoying when you go slide the bracket over it. It's gonna make it like rub, and it's just not gonna be a good experience. So we would come down to the right size. Got lucky, man. 3 kicker stickers. I remember back in the day, you couldn't put stickers on your car because if you did, someone was gonna break your trunk open and try to take your shit. So like, stickers were a no-no. Now I feel like security's better. There's cameras everywhere. People are little less bold and like people don't really look for aftermarket audio stuff as much. So like, you can put a sticker on you can put a kicker, audio pipe, JBL audio sticker on your car, and it's not a target, you know. But I remember back in the day, you put a Pioneer sticker on your car, you're asking for it, man. Someone's gonna come find out what Pioneer you got. I remember back in New York, there was this customer it was some Toyota. I don't remember which one it was, but he had a Toyota. Was it I don't remember. It was like a Toyota SUV. I don't remember. It was older. It was like a 06, 07. And the reason he came to the shop was because, like, hey, I was in the city. Someone broke my window, and they took my radio, and they took the bezel around the screen. And in that car, if you pull the bezel off, it's just clips. So you could just unclip the bezel and then 4 screws to get the radio. But they took the radio and the bezel. You didn't need to take the bezel. They took it on purpose. And I was wondering why that was, and the customer was wondering why that was. And whoever saw that car was targeting that car because that bezel is $300 used on eBay. And I was like, God damn, I was like, I'm sorry, man, this sucks. I'm like, they stole your radio and this OEM bezel that is crazy expensive. So he got lucky, found it at a junkyard for $100. But imagine losing your Pioneer touchscreen radio and the bezel that holds the radio, and you have to replace both. And your car's old, it's 2006, and this was in 2022. Like, poor guy, man. Poor guy. What's up, YouTube? If you're just joining the stream, I ask that you please give it a like. We are shipping customer orders. If you have a question about your Acura or your order, feel free to put it in the chat. Last night, we were streaming. Someone asked about a 2025 Honda CR-V, how to add subs, and we helped him. I think in the end he decided not to do it because it's going to be too involved, but we did show him what was available for him to do. So if you have a question, feel free to throw it in the chat. And if you're just watching, then thanks for watching. We're shipping kicker subs right now. So your kicker sub, here's the part number. On our website, it's just a plug-and-play sub, but if you want to buy somewhere else, that's the part number you're looking for. You want dual 4-ohm voice coils, and then in here it comes a little carton, your manual, 2 stickers, and your sub. Your sub has dual voice coils, so for your Acura, you want to sit this in parallel, so you go negative to negative, positive to positive. If you buy it from us, then it's going to come with the bracket, foam, screws, and the harness, and this does exactly what I said. It connects positive to positive and negative to negative. These you push down and you slide in. So KC, what's for lunch, man? I was thinking a little Chipotle, but we ain't got Chipotle money right now, so it's gonna have to be whatever's in the fridge. I think we got some leftover panda from last night, and then got some pasta from Monday night. Or was that Tuesday night? No, that was Monday night. You just reminded me I should go take the chicken out. Let me go do that right now, so we have something to make for dinner. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, is that for like a religious thing, or just like a weight loss thing, or your own personal thing? Yo, that's hilarious, man. I don't mean to laugh at you. I'm laughing with you because I'm fat too. You can see I'm fat too. And sometimes it be like that. Sometimes they're like, nah, chill. I need to not eat today because you ate too good yesterday. So, you gotta balance it out. Alright, 1 minute, 1 minute. I saw these at the store, and my wife likes ice cream sandwiches, and I had to get them, man. I don't know if you could see, but it says Fat Boy Juniors. They're alright. Not that crazy. But it is hot today. Alright, so we need those subs. We need to do these amps. We'll test this harness real quick. Alright, cool. Alright, so 5-channel amp, Accurate TL, Accurate TSX, Honda Accord, Honda Civic, Accurate TL, I said already, Accurate MDX, 5-channel amp. This is it. This is the newer one. This has the forest background. The old ones had this weird like grading. This comes with the harnesses and stuff. These are like universal. If you order the amp from us, we make the harness specific to the car you have. This is the one for an Accurate TL. I just need to finish it up. We got to make a couple of these later on. I don't think I'm going to do that on stream though. I'm going to stop right around 2 and just get to work. Alright, put the heat shrink. Almost forgot the heat shrink, man. Heat shrink, heat shrink, heat shrink. So hit this with a little solder, not crazy. Cool. Man, that's a lot of smoke. First, just a little. Slide this over. Get it in the right spot. That's good. Grab my little lighter. Come on, you stupid lighter. Alright, nice. So now we did all the terminating the wires and put them in the right place yesterday. Now we gotta do is zip tie this guy and then prep our amp. So with the zip ties, you want all the wires to be uniform. You don't want some to be short and some to be long, because then when people are plugging things in, they pull on the wire the wrong way. Especially these. If you pull on these the wrong way, these will come out. They're terminated nicely. They have good crimps, but it's just weaker wire. So you gotta be careful with those. And sometimes what happens with the plug and play amps is when you go to install them, you go to put the wiring, like you tuck it somewhere, and that's when it gets pulled by something, and that's when like a problem will happen. It'll get pulled by the wrong thing, and then it gets ripped, and now you have either an amp that doesn't work or some speaker that doesn't work. Come on, you stupid thing. My blue wire is getting pulled too much, so what's going to end up happening is someone's going to plug this in, and the blue wire is going to give them trouble, so we got to readjust. That's good right there. We just want to try to eliminate as many problems as someone will have when installing this stuff, because they're doing it for the first time or the second time, and they're not going to have all the little experiences or the little nuggets of information that someone who does this a lot will know. Like, all right, be careful with this, be careful with that. You want to zip tie wires first, then mount your stuff. Like, there's like little tips and tricks that your first time DIY or someone who's done this a few times is not going to know. So you want to make this as easy as possible for them, so they don't run into a problem and get discouraged. What's going on with my gray wires here? Why is it like that? Oh, it's the wrong gray wire. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. Yeah, this was weird. But, alright, cool. Put my last zip tie right here. And this needs zip ties. The wires in here are pretty good. They usually don't need zip ties, but the blue wire does. Because what will end up happening is someone goes to install this, and this blue wire gets pulled on. So if this isn't zip tied to the other wires, it sometimes pulls it right out of here. And that's not like a defect or anything, it's just the strength of the harness, how it is. The problem is someone who doesn't know what they're doing is just jamming it and pulling so much on the wire and end up ripping. I've had that phone call before. Hey, I installed your amp, but it's not turning on. I'm like, oh, okay, let's check for power. And then they're like, oh wait, it looks like this harness came apart. Is it supposed to do that? And it's like, no, it's not supposed to do that. You're going to need to reconnect that blue wire. That's why your amp's not turning on. Alright, nice. So this is the plug and play harness for an Acura TL 04 to 06, 04 to 08. One plug for your amp, second plug for your amp. This plugs into the side of the amp, this plugs into the connectors of the amp, and you're all set to go. Now we just got to tune our amp real quick. So along with tuning our amp, we always add a security zip tie to our amp now. And this is to keep people honest, because people will say, no, I didn't install it, and then the amp will be blown. So if you do, in order to install the amp and power it on, you need to cut this zip tie, and if this zip tie is cut, then we assumed you powered on the amp and the amp's no longer returnable. So if you're not going to, if you're not sure if you're going to use this or not, just don't cut this zip tie and you can return it. But once you cut the zip tie, this means you have used it. And we don't accept used amplifiers. People like to abuse amps and then return them. So that's good. And then for our tune, I'm gonna stick it out of here so I can show you guys, because people do ask and I'll clip this. So X over level on the rear, HPF on there. I do like to turn on bass boost. I know some people say not to, but with this amp it works on your active TL. Going to be a 5-channel mode. Level, a good starting point on the factory radio is going to be to turn this dial till you get to the, so this is pointing to the second E, between the V and the E. Between the V and the E, this you want pointed at the L. Subsonic, we want it to kill anything below like 30 hertz, because your little 8-inch sub's not going to do that, so it's going to be straight up. Low pass filter, we do want it to play up to 100 hertz or so, so you're going to turn it so it's flat. And this is a good starting tune for your amp on the factory radio. If you have an aftermarket radio, we're going to adjust the levels a little bit. You can turn these switches off if you want a little bit more bass in your door. And then the level for the subwoofer, I would leave it as is. Maybe turn to the second L, but that's good enough. Sometimes if you put it in 4-channel mode, you get a little bit better bass response than in 5-channel mode. But that's really all you're going to get out of this amp. If you mess with these a lot and you don't think it's loud enough, there's enough bass, don't try to keep tuning the amp. It's just the amp's not powerful enough for what you want. You want a bigger amp. That's good. Put those in the box. Cool, that's done. Alright, Casey, I'm gonna hop off. Anybody else watching, I hope you had a good lunch break. I am going to continue working. Obviously, it's just I'm gonna do it off stream. Sometimes when I stream, I talk too much and I don't get things done, so I need to make sure I get these orders out today. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good day.